Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a long time, but I am back and I decided to upload a couple of more videos. I haven't uploaded a video in 7 months. Unfortunately, I got extremely busy and it was just really hard, taking the time to sit down, set up the lighting, edit the videos and everything, and find, honestly, really cool products to make a video about. I'm always like on the lookout for the best product because I want to make a video that's worth watching with like really useful information. So I feel like I have that now, and I have a bunch of new products that I want to share you and review for you guys. So I am happy to be back and putting stuff on my face. One of the other things that also happened while I was gone is I started a new diet. So you might notice that I look a little bit different than my last video. I lost kind of a lot of weight. If you're interested in learning what I've been doing, you can visit my Instagram. I post like things that I eat on it so you can get inspired by what I do. I'm doing the ketogenic diet. I'm pretty sure a lot of you have heard of it, and I think it's one of my favorite diets that I've ever tried. It actually really works, and if you want to know more about it, I'd be happy to make a video about it. But let's focus on this video. A foundation review on the Bobbi Brown's newest foundation, Skin Longwear Weightless Foundation SPF 15. I don't understand why these brands make the names so freaking long. It's like, they're so long. But this is the new one by Bobbi Brown. If you're used to the Bobbi Brown foundation range, you'll notice that the Longwear Skin Foundation is gone, and this is what replaces it. I personally like this a lot better. It doesn't feel as thick and weird as the other foundation. This one's a little bit more like a regular foundation. Still has a little bit of that sticky feeling to it, but if you just powder it with a little bit of translucent, it's pretty normal on the skin, and it does wear pretty well. I'm going to show you how I apply it, and then I'm going to tell you a little bit more about the foundation, how it wears, what I think of it, etc. So if you know me and you know how I do foundation, you know that I always use 2 colors. The reason being is that my forehead and my cheeks, they're a little bit different color than the rest of my body. And right now it's winter, I decided to go with a pink tone foundation as my lighter shade. Pink tones in Bobbi Brown foundations are not as pink as you think. They actually go on a little bit more beigey once they dry, and I kind of like that. It makes it more true to my color. I'm mixed, so I don't have like a super golden tone unless it's summertime. Since it's winter, I do tend to be a little bit more neutral, so this works amazing. So I'm just gonna start by using Golden. Golden is actually a lot darker than Cool Honey, which is the lighter shade, and I'm just kind of like dotting it to color correct the areas that I need color corrected. I have a lot of pinkness in my cheeks, so I like to put a little bit of this on it. I have a little redness on my nose and in this area of my face, so I like to dot this very lightly on top of it. And then for the rest of my face, I'm gonna mix Cool Honey and Golden together, and then I'm gonna kind of press it all together with a sponge. For these foundations, I found that if you want something more natural, you do not need a full pump. A full pump is a lot of makeup, and you'll notice that a little bit goes along with this foundation. So if you're going more for an everyday type of coverage, I would do half a pump for the whole face. See where that gets you. Alright, so I'm going to get in really close so you can see the colors. So you can see wherever I put the combination of the Golden and the Cool Honey, it looks pretty like my skin. And then you can see the golden like dots, which are really, really orangey on the areas where I have a little discoloration. I noticed I started getting a little bit of melasma on this side of my face. It's very faint, but I'm going to be using a brightening serum, and I'm going to be taking care of my skin a little bit better, wearing sunscreen every day. And if I have any fun updates about melasma, I'll let you guys know. If it's something that you're worried about covering it, I can try to show you how I cover it. Mine's not as severe as some other people's, but if you want me to do a video on that, just let me know. Thumbs up, comment, make a scene, and I'll make a video for you. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and blend it in. And I like using a pressing motion. I actually press the sponge pretty freaking hard on my face. And I had people say, oh my god, like they think that I'm crazy because of how hard I press everything in the skin. I'm not hurting them, but I just feel like when you press things a little bit harder, you know, it works better. It looks more natural. When you think about it, the skin is kind of like a sponge. So like, you know, like this sponge, if you press onto it, it kind of opens up a little bit and then it receives, you know, whatever you're trying to put on top of it better instead of just laying on top. They're both different looks, but I feel like for an everyday type of makeup, pressing it into the skin is probably the best. Alright, so there you go. This is what the foundation looks like. So you can see it's very natural. It just kind of takes away all the redness. You can still see like the acne marks that I have. I'm going to put a little concealer on them, you know, before I call it a day with my foundation. But I noticed that like when you start putting the concealer on top of the foundation, the concealer actually works a little bit better. Whenever you put something that's oil-free as a foundation, things tend to stick to it a little bit better. I am hella light right here. I think I might just put a little bronzer later, but you can see I'm not crazy. It does match my, like the rest of my body pretty well. I just don't get a lot of sun here, so you know, that's easily fixable with bronzer. I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup, then I'm gonna come back and give you final thoughts on the foundation. Okay, so now we're back and I have everything on. So this is what it looks like with concealer, a little contour, highlighter, some brows. So my final thoughts on the foundation, I like this foundation a lot. I feel like it does stay on really well throughout the day. It does mattify pretty well as well. You know, it has that matte finish, but the matteness does go away and it looks a little bit more natural throughout the middle of the day, and then my oils do come out at the end of the day. One thing that I want to tell you guys about Longwear foundations, a lot of the times you'll notice that they say Longwear and they'll give you like 18-hour wear or whatever, you know, wear. What they're talking about when they say Longwear is the coverage. The coverage will stay, but the matteness, like, it won't actually keep you matte that entire time. That's pretty much impossible. Your oils have to come out. Unless you have really, really dry skin, then you can probably stay matte. But if you're an oily person or normal to combination person and you notice that your oils do come out in the middle of the day, this foundation won't do much to kind of... in other words, it's not going to be a deodorant for your face. It will mattify for like the first couple hours, but then your oils will come out and you'll have to blot, and that's just the way it is. If it did stay matte, you know, pretty much the whole day, I would be scared because it would probably be really bad for your skin and it might be extremely drying. I hope this review helped you out, and I hope you guys have a chance to try out this foundation because it's actually one of my favorite ones, and I love the coverage. It's, you know, medium to full, but it doesn't look heavy at all. I'll see you guys on the next video. If you can comment, share, subscribe, I would highly appreciate it. If you haven't noticed, all my videos are ad-free now, so you can watch every video without any interruption. And yes, stay a while and hang out on my channel if you can. I'll see you guys in the next video if you don't, so I'll see you later.